So your children are bored, or your grandchildren are coming over to play, you have no toys or nothing to do, or you're looking for a unique Christmas gift for children or even grown children, and I'll tell you why even grown children in a moment. But I wanted to share this craft project with you. I have my 3.5-year-old great nephew coming over in about an hour, and I don't have any toys here. I have nothing for him to play with. So I am going to make snowball slime. And I only came up with the term of the snowball slime because a lot of the recipes that you'll see online, they use the clear glitter glue. Let me see, I have one right here. And I wanted to do something a little different. And I'm gonna make it with this afterwards just to show you, I believe, if I have time. I'm gonna be making snowball slime. And it's really fun and it's so easy. All you're gonna need is Elmer's glue, and these are 4-ounce containers, and baking soda. Any contact lens solution, go for the cheap stuff. This is what makes it add up, otherwise you're looking at just a couple dollars in items. And I had on hand, but this really made a nice difference, super fine white glitter, and this has colors of blue and green and pink, just as if you were out in the snow and the sun's hitting it just right and you can see it sparkle, or it's also the look of a lot of those Christmas cards where the white snow is sparkling. And this is where I came up with the name snowball slime. Not very creative, I know. So I'm going to be doubling this. I'll show you first. I have some singles that I did to show you the difference in how much contact lens solution you use. You can make it super slimy, middle ground, or harder like silly putty, and I'm going to show you that. But this batch is for my great nephew who will be here soon, and I'm hoping he'll enjoy it. So all you're going to do is put your glue in a container, I think a little, and it's, once again, very easy to come out. Oh, what I don't have is a spoon. I'm going to have to grab that in a second, but let me empty these two first. And it's nice that the cleanup of this is easy. Now, some of these measurements, it's not rocket science. If it's off a little bit, it will still work. And I know that because I kind of took the recipe that I found many different recipes online and kind of just wung it for this one because the bottles were different sizes or the products were a little different. All right, so this, once again, this is a total of 8 ounces, 2 4-ounce containers of glue. And for my next step, I'm going to go just get something to stir it. Oh, I'm sorry, was I playing? It's very relaxing. Don't let anybody tell you it's not. It's relaxing playing. Okay, I'm going to throw these away. I'm going to get a spoon. I'll be right back. And like I said, this is a fun project because if it gets anywhere, it's easily washable. The glitter, yeah, you might have some glitter in some areas, but that's okay. So I'm just going to be looking at my notes here. Like I said, I modified this to work for my recipes. So I'm going to do the glitter next. So I'm going to put, let's see, I'm going to do 2 tablespoons of glitter. You can do a little bit more, you can do less. You don't even need to have the glitter. But like I said, I was doing a little play on snow, and I wanted my nephew to have something to look at that was a little different. Whole thing might just pour out on me, but that's okay. And I do have a lot of these. I have a lot of glitter, a lot of different colors. So I'm going to mix this up right now, just so that the glitter gets all in the glue. What's nice about this also, there's no curing time. You can make it and use it right away. If you have company coming and you have 15 minutes, not even, if you have everything out in front of you, you'll see how quick this is. You can make a little fun project. Now, I definitely have, I have some larger airtight containers, but if you can find some containers with the screw tops, if you're going to be giving Christmas gifts, I think that would be really fun. And the reason I said this is good for adult children as well, I was playing with this a lot the other night. It's good for stress and anxiety, and I was playing with it. Okay, so now we're going to do 1 tablespoon baking soda. I should have brought out my other tools. I had 2 different sets the other night, but if anybody gets a piece of glitter in their baked item, this is why. Non-toxic glitter. All right, so 1 tablespoon baking soda. And you would think that the baking soda is what hardens it, but it's not. It's the contact lens solution. It's creating a chemical reaction with the baking soda, I believe. Don't quote me on that. It's just what I believe. All right, so this is just mixed together. You really can't even see the sparkles at this point. You could use colored sparkles. They're just not going to be as shiny, but it will help give the white glue some color. Now, once again, the contact lens solution is what makes it turn to slime, and the smaller amount is slimier than a larger amount. So right now, I'm going to do a tablespoon for these 2 containers, because the other night I did a tablespoon and a half, and let me see if I can figure out which was which here. The other night I did a tablespoon and a half, and the tablespoon and a half makes almost like a silly putty consistency. That would be a tablespoon and a half for a 4 ounce. Then I ended up doing just a tablespoon, and I'm like, okay, this is a little bit more of the slime consistency. And I was also thinking of my niece and my sister, you know, if there's any cleanup, but there really isn't a lot. If anything, it's going to help you clean crumbs off your table and counters. And glitter, it got glitter. So that would be just a smaller amount of the contact lens solution. And then when I was doing just the 4 ounce, this is a half of a, let me see, this was half a tablespoon. And it definitely is a little bit more slimier. And you could still go a little bit less and make it super slimy, like the green slime. So I'm going to do, now that I just showed that, I'm going to do a tablespoon of contact solution. And this you can get at the drugstore if you don't wear contacts. Once again, if this was just 1 bottle of the glue, I would have done just a half a tablespoon or a teaspoon and a half. And I'm going to mix this together, and already you can see that it changes the consistency of this glue. So I'm going to mix it together a little bit, and then the fun part happens. You use your hands because it's somewhat like taffy. The more you pull it, the more it comes together and creates the product that you're looking for. But it's happening fast. Okay, I just want to get most of the liquid up. And it will be sticky at first, just mildly sticky at first. It's a weird texture, a weird feeling, but the more you pull it, the more it's going to become a slimy consistency, and it will actually take the rest off your fingers too. It's starting to thicken up, and it's pulling all that extra glue off my fingers. I can actually use it to take the glue off. See the fun things I learn once I get my mind set on something? Look at that, it's just an amazing fun product. Now I'm going to leave that in the bottom and just clean it up with hot water and dish detergent, but I'm going to just completely pull this apart. Once again, it's kind of like taffy. The more you pull it, the more it's to what consistency you're looking for. And once again, if you go and want this really slimy, I would even do maybe a half a teaspoon of contact lens solution. I'm not prepared to try that right now. And there you have it. Snowball slime. Now tell me you wouldn't have fun making this yourself. Or is it just me? It will definitely pick up lint. It will definitely pick up anything on the floor. So this is a clean table, clean countertop, fun kind of project. Like I said, if I wanted to pick up glitter, it works wonderful. So there you have it. Snowball slime. Make it quick, easy cleanup, and they will have fun. Pretty sure. I'll find out in about an hour.
Whoa, there's white and green. Whoa.
Okay, so let's make it with the clear glitter. Now, I don't have how much baking soda I'm going to need, so you and I are going to do this together and see if it works out by just modifying it enough. So, let me see, what am I looking for? So I'm going to take the glitter. They didn't have glitter glue when I was little like this. Lucky for my mom. This already looks like slime, the color. Okay, this one's taking a bit longer to come out. This would be also fun for a Halloween craft project. Makes me think of Ghostbusters with the slime. Okay, and let's see, I'm almost contemplating, actually I don't have to do the glitter, so I'm going to do, let's see, I'm going to do about 3/4 of a tablespoon, because I did a full tablespoon of baking soda. I'm going to do just about 3/4. Once again, I'm pretty sure this is not rocket science. And let's stir that up. The baking soda is just taking a little bit of the clearness away, but the consistency is still fairly similar. So let me start with, let's see. I think I'll just do 3/4 of a tablespoon again. This might make it a little harder versus the super slimy, but wow, it's already changing the consistency so fast. I'm having way too much fun. This is... Oh yeah, this feels a lot slimier. Let's see what happens when I start pulling it. So this will be not a good thing if it doesn't harden up and I need a little more contact lens solution, which might be the case here. This is a little bit different than using the white, I'm telling you right now. I might have to call Ben to add some more contact lens solution here. Oh boy. Let's see, I'm just gonna keep going. It's getting a little better, but I think we probably should have went with a full tablespoon. So the clear with glitter is definitely a little bit different making it up. Well, I only have a little bit more contact lens solution. I'm just gonna grab it with my hands. Ew. So I'm gonna add about another half a tablespoon. Let's see what happens. It's starting to pull off my fingers now. But I definitely want to make it so it's not sticky, right? My sister and my niece would really not be thrilled with me. So I'm going to add more. I honestly don't know how much I'm adding at this point. We're getting there. Here we go. It's now pulling it off my fingers. So I'm going to say that was about a tablespoon, maybe a tablespoon and a quarter. Whew. Out of the woods. Just getting the rest off. Still a little tacky. I'm going to see if it gets better because at this point it's still a little bit too sticky that I'd want to play with. I'm going to add a little bit more because it's actually clinging to my fingernails. That's better. Perfect. No more stickies. I do wish I measured that out for you, but tag you're it to figure it out. I'd say no less than a tablespoon. Okay, perfect. That's a great consistency. There's no stickiness. It's just a little tack. There we go. And we cannot call this snowball slime. You name it. Not naming this one. Once again, tag you're it. Here we go. So, I don't know, between the two, the white glue is a bit easier and you don't have to use glitter. This definitely had a little bit of a different consistency making it. It is a little tackier, but I don't want to add much more because then it wouldn't be as pliable. And I don't know the cleanup on this as much as I'm used to the white glue. Okay, there you go, green slime. No! Okay, that was not meant to happen. It's like they gravitated towards each other. That's crazy. So maybe we can, ooh, kind of looks like candy cane. Green and white candy cane. Oh, it definitely wants to grab each other. That's funny. Trying to get the white out. Can't believe I just did that.